Alright folks, welcome back to another Sunday fun day. You didn't see it off camera, but I just moved the birds this morning. I'm going to bring you along. Sorry, I can't talk. I'm going to bring you along my day like I do every Sunday and just show you what we got going on. So, let's go. Alright folks, welcome back. It is the next morning. We came to check on the group and how everybody's doing. We've got big girls, we've got little girls, a bunch of the small ones are right below me, if you can see them. I don't know if we can see them, but they're all crowded in right behind me because I poured them some feed separately and the big girls have taken over it. Come on, y'all go, y'all got your own feed. Get on, get on. Come on, little ones. Get. No, y'all leave the little ones alone. Go on, y'all got your own feed. Y'all got 2 big buckets of feed. Go on. Go on. Go on. We're going to try to let these little ones eat in peace. The big ones keep pulling through though. There you go, block that sun a little bit. We're going to try to let the little ones eat without having these big ones come and take over. So everybody seems to be doing fairly well. They're still being dominated on a little bit as they were yesterday, but it's not terrible. That's just the pecking order and the eating deal, so they'll get that all worked out over the next couple of days and we'll have one big flock. But all the big teenage girls are looking pretty good right now. That is awesome. We've got one bully over here that took over. You don't like it, do you? No, you don't like it. Quit pecking on the little ones. Leave them alone. You too. Leave them alone. Well, y'all better go on. Leave these little ones alone. Alright, I've got to get them some water. Alright, we're coming out here to check this hot wire on my perimeter fencing to make sure we're still hot, because we had a storm blow through last night, and typically that's when I have troubles with my fence due to down brush, down tree limbs on the hot wire. So let's see what we got. And as you can see here, I already see a problem, because this down branch is sitting on that top hot wire. So let's test it and see what we got. Old Ferdinand over here getting his fill of water. Now I'm gonna go all the way over there and get some hay for the goats. This is where I come in and out of when I bring hay. And so I just disconnect the wire, pull it back, drive in, drop hay, drive out, put everything back. I've got all these temporary panels set up here because I haven't replaced this fencing yet. But it's coming. I've known you've seen in the other videos. I've got all my poles. It's coming. So everything looking good here on this hot wire. We've got little stuff like this that is bothersome, but it doesn't take a whole lot. It's not grounding out, so it doesn't do no damage to the voltage. Things I worry about are vines like this. It has clearance, but eventually that's going to be laying on the wire, grounding out, and causing me problems. But it just got to hold a little bit longer until I get this fence up. Alright, let's continue walking the lawn. Everything looks good. You can see here, because there's so much brush on all these trees, I have relocated these, one here, one there, to get it off of that brush, get it on the tree trunk, and keep it from shorting out so much. The cows love to grab that top brush and pull it onto the fence, onto the hot wire. Things like this I have noticed, you can't see in the camera, but see this leaf right here? There is webs on here, and sometimes those webs and the spider coming from the webs, the web is attached to the fence and they electrify. That web is electricity. Alright, everything is looking good on this end. We have hit the first corner, made the first turn. We are going to continue down. Everything is looking good here. Boy, that breeze feels amazing. Everything looks good here. It's nice being in the shade too. Alright, that's another area that's a troublesome area for me. I've got all these muscadine grapes, vines that like to grow during the summer and hang over. You see all the vinage down there. I can't get right on the fence line because it just tears me up. So I kicked it out a little bit using one of the trees. And it seems to work just fine. Everything else looks good. There's some more. This one's really bad. Web material here. It's a spider on there. Another spider that got caught in it. Sorry, spider. Sorry, spider. Ooh, and that one just shocked me. So I tell you, that web is a good conductor of electricity. And I just got a little tingle from it. Now, one web is not going to cause a problem. But multiple webs eventually deplete our power. Then I have this guy that's really walking the line. How you doing, buddy? You see him right there? He could be a problem. If he tries to get off of this wire onto something that's grounded, it will get him. And then it'll just sit there and pop and pop and pop and pop till he's roasted, and then it'll continue to pop, and I'll be in trouble because my fence will be down. So this is the end of the line right here. We are terminated here. It goes no further. This section here, I've actually got new fencing I need to complete. I've already drilled the holes for it. It just needs to continue on, and then I'll have that whole line done, and I won't need to worry about this bad fence over here anymore. So that's a good thing. Let's continue on our path. And as we approach this end, I can already see we have a problem. So this tree has decided to split and fall. This section here was attached up there and has completely fallen, and the cows are making work of it. So, but the problem is it has fallen on this fence and has knocked it down. And now this is just a cross fence that separates a pasture, and they're not supposed to be on that side because way back in the corner there's a hole that they get out of. But they're going to be in here eating this, and I'll let them eat on this for the next day or two and get all the greenery off of it. And then I'll come out here with a chainsaw and chop it up and get this fence back up. And actually I'll have to come out here with a chainsaw and cut it and get this off, get the fence up, and then let them have it until it's all greenery's gone, and then I will chop it all up, so I say. But if you look back here, There's a tree that fell about a year ago, and it's still there waiting to be chopped up. Alright, that's going to take care of that. For now, be another project I got to come back to. But I had to get this off the fence so I can fix the fence. Let's see what we can do about the fence. Alright, I've got the this T-post here completely got flattened out. I need to drive another couple T-posts and re-secure that fence. But for now, we've got a temporary panel up, and that'll suffice. We can move on for the day. Now, all I gotta do is get the cows back on this side. So let's go make that happen. Alright, now it's time to do something that I hate doing. That is stopping and taking a break. It is getting hot and we need a break. So it is 12:20 down here in southeast Texas and it is very hot. It could be the hottest part of the day. So we're gonna call it quits for now. Go inside, clean up, have lunch, and then we'll be back out this evening when things cool off a little bit to continue our work. Alright, let's go through this gate. Close the gate. And we're gonna check this. So I had the cows in here and they've eaten a lot of the weeds for me, but there's still quite a bit that's troublesome here for the electric fencing. So we might have to come and clean that up. But let's just walk this, make sure we're good. There's a little bit here. I've got a few trees that I weaved in and out of. They're good, but they need to go. There's a little brush here. We've got a wood pile that has been destroyed. We've got a branch hanging on the fence and wire here that we need to rid of. There's a little twig here. Some more grass that probably needs to be managed. There's some saplings that need to go. I'll probably need another keeper that broke off. That wire's awfully low to the ground. Definitely got some grass that needs to be cleared. Everything else looks pretty good. There's some trouble there. Over here looks pretty good. Everything is nice and cleared from the fence. That is awesome. Now I've got two strands here, top and bottom. Everything looks pretty good on top and bottom. Come through here. Everything top and bottom looks good here. Hey, there's a new section of fence that went up for the front. I've got a few problem areas here. Some weed and problem areas here. Oh, this one is completely laying on the ground. You see that? And I don't know if you can hear it with the mower in the background, but it's popping. It's because this stick is on there and it's touching the ground. That's not good. Alright, got a little brush cleanup I need to do there. Everything else looks good here. I've got a twig that's a little close I don't care for. I'll move it. There's one sitting on the wire here. There's a big branch here. Little twig here. Big branch here. There's a twig laying across the top here. And I've snuck up on the goats eating. They don't even know I'm here. They're gonna get scared. Hello? What are y'all doing? I haven't been able to catch these girls. I think I might sneak over there and try to catch one. Girl. Alright, well that's the first time I've handled her, and I haven't handled her yet since they got here. How y'all doing? Alright, back to the project. We have another deal there. Hey Billy. Everything else looks good here. We're okay here. And for the most part, everything else looks good. So that should be it for the fence checking.